Okay guys, so I've taken a microfiber and I've ran across the playfield a bit and wiped, dust off, and even without any solvents, there was a good layer of dirt that came up with just rubbing it through with the towel. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the Novus 2 to the microfibers, and I'm going to start to polish this playfield. It's pretty much just as simple as that. Alright, so as you can see, I've got some of the Novus 2 on there. I'm going to work that into the cloth, and then I'm just going to go over to the playfield and wipe in circular motions until I get it buffed in and then cleaned off. So it should be a pretty simple process. Like I said, you could see, dirt all over a lot of the artwork. So once I am done cleaning this off, we are about to see the difference. Almost no effort at all. You can literally see with just a few swipes how much dirt is on this rag. All I basically did was put it on there, and I'm just buffing it off like this, and I'm going to go over the entire playfield through all of the little intricate areas the same way until I get these layers of dirt to come off and the polish on there, and then we're going to focus in on these areas again and see what kind of a difference we have on the playfield. Alright, you can see a noticeable difference already. The dirt that you saw before is gone, and this is basically what we're doing, and we're just applying in circular motions to all the areas and thoroughly wiping it down. And once I'm done wiping everything down, I'll go through with a clean cloth to get all of it, so there's no smudging or anything. We're going to go over this twice because of how dirty it was. But you can see, just going over a small area, how much dirt's coming off. So this stuff works, guys. So I'm going to continue to go through this process, and I'm going to be doing this through all these little paths all around the entire machine until I get this entire playfield cleaned off, and then we'll come back to look at it. Okay guys, I'm not quite done with the cleaning yet, but I'm just giving you an update. You can see in here from the previous images that I've been able to get all of that dirt off the faces, and down in here off that face, places where you could see the dirt. You can clearly see that everything is clean and legible. I've even gone down here towards where the balls exit, and you can see along these lines, everything looks pretty good in there. It's a little hard to get a good shot right in here, but it's clean. You can tell by looking at this spot right in here that I've gotten pretty much all the dirt off of it. I still need to clean the flippers and whatnot, but you can see traveling through here. I've done a pretty thorough job of wiping this down, and just using Novus 2, not using anything previous, just the Novus 2, without the Novus 1 first or anything other than just wiping it down with a cloth before I started. It has literally cleaned this up nice. I mean, I don't see a reason to use any other product on it besides the Novus 2, and then of course the waxing, which will be next. But you can plainly see that it really does a good job cleaning off the playfield. I mean, everything looks pretty clean. So I will continue to wipe this down, and then when I am finished, I will take another video so you can see the entire area. Keep in mind, like I'm saying, circular motions, apply a little bit of pressure, but don't sand it off, you know what I mean? Just apply enough pressure to get that stuff to lift, and make sure, you know, after you get it cleaned, that you go over it, wipe it down so everything is thoroughly off of it. There's no more chemical left on it. You know, everything is cleaned and then wiped down beyond that, and you will have a playfield that is ready to be waxed. So I will show you again here when I'm done. All these little areas, these lanes where you see the switches, and the VIP sign and the dude sign, all those little nooks and crannies you've got to be meticulous with and get in there. The ball travels through those lines a lot. And so what you're going to find is some of the dirtiest areas on this playfield are going to be in these lanes where the switches are, and down in here where the flippers are, and, you know, following up through the sides and in between the pop bumpers and all the way through the back and around where you can't see. All those ball paths are going to be extremely dirty, and they're hard to get to, so they're less cleaned, obviously. So when you go to cleaning this thing thoroughly, you want to make sure you get into all these lanes. Alright guys, I have finished cleaning the entire playfield, and now I have officially applied a layer of wax to the playfield as well. It says to use the wax sparingly. If I focus in, you see how you can see all those hazy lines? That is a thin layer of wax that I've got all over the entire playfield. And once it hazes up just a little bit more, then I can go ahead and wipe the playfield down thoroughly. Once I get that done, the process of cleaning and the process of waxing will be complete. But you can see, you know, the faces are absolutely perfect. You know, other stuff down here. Everything just looks extremely clean now, other than the wax haze that I gotta clean off. So, in overview, I used Novus 2 on the entire thing, and it took all the dirt up. It also polished everything and did a pretty nice job. And after I finished cleaning everything thoroughly with the Novus, other than a few nooks and crannies because I didn't want to undo stuff on the top of the playfield, but in the very back of the machine, you would have to take some of the ramp stuff off and plastics in order to get every little spot. Next time I do this, I probably will have to unhook some stuff, but for now, I didn't have to do that. I basically got 95% of the machine. And then, like I said, I took a nice thin layer of carnauba wax, and it cannot be carnauba wax with anything in it. It has to be a pure carnauba wax. No cleaner, no polishers, no anythings. Just a straight wax. The wax, again, well, it's Mother's Brazilian carnauba wax. So step number 3 is what it says on the can. And like I said, once that haze gets a little bit better, a little bit more defined, and it dries a little bit, then I can go ahead and buff everything down, and then this project will be complete. So literally Novus 2, Novus 1 on the plastics that are off the playfield, and the Mother's carnauba wax, and we have a completely cleaned over machine that looks really, really, really nice. Hopefully you were able to take information off this video, and I did an okay job. Here in a moment, once I'm done with the wax part of it, I'll actually put everything back and I'll kick the machine on, and we can see what the machine looks like with the lights. Alright guys, I am finished. Here is my Aerosmith, completely cleaned and waxed and operational. I'm going to get a little bit of a closer view so you can see the playfield here. When I get down into it, you can see Everything is clean. Everything is very visible. All those dirt smudges that you could see in the light areas, like on the faces, all completely gone. The playfield is shiny. It's slick. Scratches aren't visible anymore. Plastics are cleaned. I consider that a job well done. And remember, Novus 2 on the playfield. You might even want to clean it twice, especially if you haven't cleaned it before or it's been a very long time. And once you get that thorough and you get everything wiped off, wax it with 100% pure carnauba wax, no cleaner wax, no wax with anything in it, just straight carnauba wax. And make sure that you use it sparingly. You get a good film on there, let it haze up, maybe 20-30 minutes, something like that. Wipe everything down. After you wipe it down again. Take a really close look down towards the playfield. Not in a wave view, but get up close and personal like this. And double check everything. And then make sure you get all that wax off. And that is it. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next video, folks. Remember to like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you think I should have done something else. If you've got any suggestions. Or if you just want to compliment me or add your 2 cents. Whatever it is, man. Go ahead and leave it. Appreciate it.